This power hour to a close. And Andrew, I so hope if people are discovering you for the very first time, especially if they've tried that coffee drink or that fast food shake that they love, anyone who has tried anyone else's meal replacement must try this. We love it. I will say it's certainly helped me during this challenging time, whether it's being budget friendly or being a little mini multivitamin. The taste sensation is spectacular, but the pricing and the versatility in terms of customization on that 100 count size, you hit it out of the park.
Well, it's a very unique product. It didn't start off that way, and this is likely going to be the last significant look at Secure until January of 2021. So just so everyone knows. And again, what we've done here, I started with a technically wonderful meal replacement about 35 years ago. It wasn't very popular. It wasn't very well liked. In fact, initially, when the internet came around thereafter, it was very poorly reviewed, my meal replacement. It rated a little over 2 stars because I focused on making sure it was low carb, low sugar, high rich in protein, that I focused on all the technical attributes of a meal replacement to make sure that it could guarantee and assure you weight loss, that it would be the most effective weight management tool. What I ignored and what I neglected was the fact that a meal replacement will not work and will not work well if you don't love using it. Diets, weight loss, weight management, meal replacement, these are difficult processes. Eating is fun. Eating is enjoyable. So if I didn't make a meal replacement that was enjoyable, my meal replacement, I was going to be a failure. And that's basically what the reviews and ratings said. But then I realized when I read the reviews, and the reviews used all sorts of wonderful expressions to describe how badly my meal replacement tasted, I decided that I was going to go to the source. I was going to figure out who did all the flavors for my favorite fast food chocolate shake, my favorite fast food vanilla shake, my favorite coffee beverage, and we were going to break those down because that technology is not just theirs. Their products have nothing else going on but flavor. They have no nutrition. They just are a lot of calories and a lot of really rich, yummy flavor. So we decided we were going to do the exact same thing, take a page out of their book. As I said, I'm not proud, but we were going to combine that incredible investment in flavor. They have nothing else to invest in but flavor. We have to invest in vitamins and minerals and the highest quality protein to support your weight loss. And then we have to do so and blend it with flavor. And that's what we do. And if there's anything beyond all the science and technology that makes my Secure meal replacement absolutely unique from all the other meal replacements in the world, beyond the fact that it's really just pennies a meal, 65 cents in the 100 meal. If you get a second one, it's 55 cents. But what makes it totally unique is our investment in flavor. So as much as we invest in protein or vitamins and minerals, which are an enormous investment to make a high quality product, we invest even more in flavor. And we invest so much in flavor that we weren't being sloppy when each one of these had a different caloric level. So if you look at the level of calories in vanilla, chocolate, coffee, if you look at them pina colada, they're going to be between 63 and 67 calories. The reason why is because the flavor component is so enormous that it actually transforms the caloric content. So just so you know, that's what makes this unique, is that it will not be like any other meal replacement experience you've had. It will be the lowest priced, it will be the lowest calories, which makes it the most flexible. You could add whatever you want, it's still low in calories, but it will be the richest in flavor. Someone could open a jar of this and be 6 feet away from me. Within seconds, I could tell you which jar they opened because that's how rich the flavors are.
It's so funny because when we do have the privilege of doing the live broadcast from your factory, when you walk in, you're like, oh, they did coffee today. Right?
Well, we know what we're mixing exactly. As you walk through the warehouse, you could tell exactly what we were mixing that day. And again, I didn't set one up to mix here, but when we look, we have the mix there. But what's great about our meal replacement, because it's so rich in flavor, you could combine it with water. It will be delicious. If you added some ice and put it in a blender, it will be so thick you'll swear it's one of those fast food shakes. If you add non-fat milk, not whole milk, non-fat milk, or a little non-fat yogurt, you'll be blown away. What I do with vanilla, whether it's frozen blueberries or strawberries or raspberries, frozen pineapple, we always have a freezer full of frozen fruit because the fruit in our refrigerator always goes bad. So we always have all this frozen fruit, so we throw it in Secure. A frozen banana with coffee, a frozen banana with the chocolate, unbelievable. So it's so flexible, and what's great is it's so soluble because that's part of it, mixing easy, that you can mix this with water. I've mixed it when I've been traveling with my finger, with the back of my shaver or my toothbrush. That's how super soluble it is. There's no other meal replacement that competes in terms of all of these characteristics: solubility, mouthfeel, texture, flavor, richness, low in calories, low in fat, also low in carb and sugar. It really delivers all that you want and need in the perfect meal replacement. And it will work in terms of weight loss, because not only is the meal replacement science the strongest science in weight loss, but ours is the best tasting and the lowest calories. So it gives you the ultimate opportunity to manage your weight or to lose weight.
It absolutely does. And Andrew, I'm taking a page from you. I've done more than one serving. I mean, this is probably, I put almost 3 scoops.
Looks like 3 servings, yeah.
You're exactly right. It was 3 scoops. Okay. See, now I'm making myself nervous because, see, normally Andrew does this.
But what's great is you instantly, even without stirring it,
right,
this is mostly a protein mix, and even the flavors we all selected based upon their solubility. So it's already mixed even before you start stirring it with a spoon. And most people would think 3 meals and probably about 8 or 10 ounces of water. You'd have to put that in a blender, and that mixes quickly, easily, and it will taste, the chocolate will taste like melted chocolate ice cream. That was my goal. The vanilla tastes like melted French vanilla ice cream, and that's even without adding ice or cream or milk, non-fat milk or yogurt. It's just, and again, those fast food shakes are all about flavor. They have no other redeeming qualities except how good they taste, and we copied them. So I'm not going to identify who we copied, but we copied them, and that's how we arrived at the flavors that we have.
Okay, but that mouthfeel. Oh wow, my mouth is just watering.
It's amazing.
Holy moly, man! Most of us are doing the 100 count size, so great savings even if you do the try me. But on that 100 count size, Andrew, I love what you did because actually I did it on my phone while you were talking. You save an additional $10 off if you choose to do more of that 100 count size as you move forward. So I actually did the 100 count on the vanilla and on the chocolate because I had some coffee left. And I have to say, that's a lot of fun too. So there's never been a time that's been more affordable. Of course, pricing does expire. Today's special pricing expires on Tuesday at 12 midnight.
Tuesday midnight.
Oh, wow, I'm telling you.
But even if you get 200 meals, your blended price becomes about 59 cents a meal. And if you get 300 meals, it starts going down probably to about 57 cents. So it just keeps going down further and further. So it's a great, and typical meal replacements, when I go online and look, typical meal replacements that can't compare to this in terms of its experience, but typical meal replacements are at least a few dollars a meal. You could have a week of this for a few dollars. So it really is, it's quite an accomplishment, not just in terms of flavor, which is your experience, but in terms of price. But I just wanted to show some charts here, because when it comes to meal replacements, that I don't think we realize that meal replacements, it's the strongest science when it comes to weight loss. So better than diets, better than all sorts of different, and we all have our own almost religion when it comes to what our weight loss plan is going to be. But meal replacements are non-denominational. They work, they make every program work better. So this is from Biomed Research International. Previous studies with caloric restriction have shown that by using a meal replacement, a larger weight reduction and a better compliance with diet plan could be achieved. Inclusion of meal replacements may therefore represent one of the solutions for improving the long-term success of weight-reducing diets in free living subjects. Nutrition Journal. Meal replacement shakes have been studied extensively for both medical and public health efforts to combat obesity. Meal replacement shakes represent an important strategy in combating the worldwide epidemic of obesity due to their simplicity and convenience, and above all, they're more they're more economical, they're cheaper. Meal replacement simplifies the weight loss regimens by replacing 1 or 2 meals a day with a product of defined nutrient and caloric content, and ours is really like a mini multivitamin. Recent studies have shown that meal replacement regimens are safe and are associated with greater weight loss than individualized diet plans, even supervised diet plans. It has been suggested that diets containing soy protein may further accelerate weight loss, which is why my Secure Meal Replacement uses the finest soy protein isolate in the world, because it's intended to be the finest and most effective meal replacement and weight loss meal replacement in the world. And from Nutrition Journal, a respected journal, evidence has shown that dietary interventions utilizing meal replacements results in greater weight loss and better compliance, are more likely to ensure adequate intake of essential nutrients, certainly ours does with vitamins and minerals, and demonstrates higher satisfaction. Ours, if you read the reviews, extremely high satisfaction due to the investment in flavor, and lower dropout rates compared to other diets. So, I mean, if you just focus on that chart, it's higher satisfaction, lower dropout rates, better results, better compliance, and also ensures that you get the vitamins and minerals you need. That really sums it up. And that's not me saying it. That's Nutrition Journal. And that's just generally talking about meal replacements, not talking about what I believe is and what is designed to be the finest and the most effective meal replacement in the world. So I think that's an exciting chart to read. It's coming from an objective scientific journal, and it's an opportunity for you to make a difference. And we all know how important it is to improve our body composition, not so we look our best, but so we could live our very best. And that's the key to a better body composition, is lowering the risks of so many health issues and problems that we will encounter in the future. So it's up to all of us. And this is just a simple tool that's designed to be an enjoyable tool, because the only process we could really stick to is something that we could at least find a little joy. Because if it's purely miserable, and that's what a lot of meal replacements and weight loss is, it's not going to achieve the desired result. As much as you need it, as much as you might want it, it can't all be about discipline. There has to be a little joy. There has to be a little enjoyment.
Okay, I'm going to do what you do on the set. That's the first time I've actually tripled up on the amount of